Hello and welcome once again. Now, how can a husband, a man, the wife, and their son sleep with one girl? How can it be possible? Or how is it so? Especially when the girl in question is the niece to the man. Now, this is the story of Nanama. Nanama said when she was growing up, she grew up with a grandmother. She doesn't know her parents. She tried asking her grandmother to tell her who the parents are, but the grandmother couldn't tell her until around the age of 15, the grandmother passed on. When the grandmother passed on, and after the funeral, it became necessary that she must stay with someone. Therefore, they looked through and gave her out to her uncle, who was married with children. She only mentioned one of the sons who is at the SHS. So she went to stay with them. They were living, well, you can say happily, when one night, according to Rama, she was sleeping when she felt that someone is, touching her private parts, her breasts, and the rest. So when she opened her eyes, she saw that her uncle's wife was lying by her side and was holding her sexually, putting her hand in her private parts and holding her breast. And she warned her never to tell anybody what has happened, never to tell anybody what has happened. And the day she does that, she will be thrown out of the house. She knew she doesn't have anywhere to go, so she allowed it, and the woman did what she wanted to do with her. And she said because of that, she developed, the habits of having an affair. So even when she is with her auntie in the kitchen alone, she would get a feeling of having an affair. Then she would just remove her breast for her to play with, and before they will realize, they will have an affair. As lesbians, the woman introduced Rama into lesbianism, and it went on for a while until one day their son, who was at the SHS, came home, and whilst he was in the house one day, Rama, according to Rama, she was asleep in her room when she heard a knock, and when she opened the door, it was this boy. "What do you want in my room?" The boy said, "Shut up." Shut up. And it became a struggle. He wanted to sleep with her. She said, "Shut up." It became a struggle. They struggled. He was hitting her, scratching her up and down. Eventually, Rama gave in to him, and he slept with her. And it didn't end there too. It went on a couple of times. He slept with her. He slept with her several times before he left for school. So just after some few weeks after he left for school, Rama realized that she was pregnant. And so the auntie and the uncle realized it, and they questioned her, "Who impregnated you?" And she mentioned that it is their son. They didn't believe it. So, he emphatically said that it is their son who impregnated her. So they went to the school and inquired from their son whether really he has slept and impregnated the Rama. And I think she agreed, accepted it. So when they came back, they took her to a nearby clinic and aborted the pregnancy. According to Rama, 3 days after the abortion, the auntie traveled. So she was in the house alone with the uncle. Now she was in her room, and the uncle also came. The uncle wanted to sleep with her, and the uncle warned her not to shout to keep quiet. But the Rama said, no, 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 she cannot be going through that. This one, she will scream. And so when she made the attempt to scream, the man beat her up. He really beat her up. And after that, he slept with her. According to Rama, she was bleeding. But the man didn't really look at that and slept with her too on top. And so it didn't end there. Now the son is not around, so the man himself has taken over, and it continued like that. And according to Rama, she got pregnant for the uncle, not once, not twice, but 4 times. And anytime she got pregnant, they would take her to the clinic nearby, as if it's an arrangement. The moment she gets there, they know that she's there for an abortion, and so the pregnancy will be aborted. This was what was going on. Rama realized that no, there is no way out for her. She doesn't know any family member, she doesn't know anybody. But she decided to leave the house because this uncle of hers kept on sleeping with her all the time. So she ran away from the house. And interestingly, they didn't even look for her. And she went and joined a group of young ladies selling sachet water, what we call pure water over here. So he joined them, and in the night they work during the day. In the night they go to an uncompleted building to sleep. Even that wasn't free. They have to pay the owner of the uncompleted building, I think, 2 cedi every night before they could sleep. These girls have boyfriends, so in the evening they will bath themselves, dress up, and leave Rama alone to sleep. They will go to their boyfriends to sleep with them. Now, one day, according to Rama, she was there alone, and 3 guys came into the building where they were sleeping. And these guys, one of them held the mouth so that she would not scream, and they raped her. They raped her in tanks. One raped her, and then the next person will come and hold her, cover the mouth, the next, and they did that. All the 3 of them raped her. After everything, the girl was devastated. She doesn't know what to do. She felt like that was her destiny, for people to just be sleeping with her and abusing her just like that. That was her destiny, until one day a lady came there to preach the gospel. And she accepted the gospel. She accepted, I don't know whether she accepted Christ, but she accepted and told the lady her problems. And the lady took her to the church house. It narrated the story to the pastor in charge. They said, okay, fine, we have a building over here. You sleep in it. So Rama was there. And after some few weeks, she discovered that through the rape, she was pregnant. And so she told the church leadership that, or when the church leadership also realized that she was pregnant, they said, you have committed adultery or fornication, and we cannot keep you here because this is a church. You have committed. The church, in short, threw her out of the place. The church that is supposed to keep and protect and help this poor girl who is going through all this trauma and pain, the church threw her out because she is pregnant. Is that how it should be? So this girl is devastated. She doesn't know where to go and what to do because she has nobody, and she is pregnant now. Because of the rape, she told the leadership of the church, the pastor, that I'm pregnant because I was raped. 3 men raped me, and that is why I'm pregnant. These people said, no, you've committed fornication, and it's not appropriate for the church, so you must go. Is that what the church should do? Somebody introduced her to Pastor Prince, secrets, and so she came to Pastor Prince to tell her story. This is the problem or the predicament of a young lady called Rama. It's very sad. And it's very sad when we know that we have to help. And rather, when we have to help, we use the same Bible, The same Jesus who is seeking people to help them, we use the same Jesus to suck people away. It's very sad. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to subscribe. And let me see and let me hear from you in the comment section. Bye.